We're saying goodbye to Sydney. As sad as we are to leave, it's time to head up north and explore the rest of Australia. We're heading off to Cairns or Port Douglas, we're not sure yet, to see if we can try and find some work. We're leaving a little bit later than we hoped. It's about 5:30, it's dark, but we'll get a few hours driving today and carry on with a long drive tomorrow. So let's go. In the middle of Sydney evening traffic, don't we love it?
Not the most successful start in the world. First petrol station we see and there's no diesel. Not what we need for this long journey. So we're off to the next one. And then we're gonna get on the road.
This is attempt 2 of getting diesel. Please stop.
Well, he said it was nearly there.
$150 for 3/4 of a tank. Van life.
Just driving under Sydney Harbour now. We're at our first stop into our 30-hour journey. We made it a whole 2 hours out of Sydney. So we decided to stay at Wataka Rest Area. It's literally just off the side of the motorway, a place for you to stay the night.
For free.
Yeah, for free. There's toilets there. But
a few picnic benches.
Yeah. We'll show you in the morning. Obviously it's pitch black right now, so there's not much to see.
There's maybe like 4 or 5 other people here. And it's like quite big. You probably fit maybe 50 or something, so.
Yeah, not the most glamorous of spots, but it is our first night in the van.
Yay! Nice.
Blocking out the haters. What was that? What was that?
I don't know, I've been driving for a long time.
2 hours. Right, we're off to sleep. First night in the van.
It's already so much warmer than the van that we hired a few weeks ago.
Definitely. It's very cosy. Yeah. So we'll pick this back up in the morning where we're hoping to do 11 hours drive, but we'll see how we get on. Good night. Oh. Good morning. First night in the van.
It's so bright.
Not a bad night's sleep. So we've gotten up early. Off to the next leg of the journey. But first, coffee with our new coffee machine. Okay. So whilst Laura's making the second cup of coffee, I'm gonna show you where we stayed last night. So it's literally just a little truck stop at the side of the road. The motorway is right there. Some toilets there. Yeah, just some chill area.
Off we go. 10 hours, 44 minutes, 1,026 kilometres. There's been flooding around Sydney and the surrounding areas. And there it is, it's right there. Not ideal. So we have decided, as we've got a 30-hour drive, that we're gonna get an audiobook. Yeah, so downloaded Audible. Audible, if you're listening, please sponsor us because we don't want to have to pay for the rest. But we have gone for Harry Potter. We've got, so I'll do a free trial and Lee will do a free trial, so that's 2 books. But then obviously there's 7 books, so Audible, holler. Holler at your boy. Just made our first pit stop. How long are we driving for?
About 2 hours, roughly.
Yeah, we're getting hungry now. So we're gonna have some breakfast. There's some toilets here, some benches.
Yeah.
Then we'll swap. Let's check these bad boys out. Breakfast today, we've got our famous overnight oats, chocolate and raspberry.
Back on the road. Let's go. Lots out at the wheel. We've realised that we've been driving a whole I don't know, 4 hours in this van, and we haven't given it a name.
Him. We've decided it's a guy.
Decided it's a boy.
Yeah, it's very loud and
Big old
grumpy.
beast. Have you got any ideas?
I think it should begin with an L, so then we're like the Kardashians.
Lee, Loz, and
Lilypad.
Lilypad. What is that?
Because you know, he's like our house and we like hop around.
I do not like that. It needs to be more masculine.
Lilypad.
Masculine,
Love,
like
love.
riding a little love.
Lee, lots of love.
To be confirmed.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Had a traumatic experience. Lee just killed a bird
Just driving it, flew out of nowhere.
and then
We just had a
blam. It's a big banana, baby. We were just driving past and we saw this sign for the big banana, and Lee basically told me, he's seen loads of TikTok videos, that there's basically all around Australia these big sculptures. They're like of food, animals, anything, and I just googled and there's over 200 around the country, so I wonder if we'll see any more on our drive. I don't know.
Just stopped off at a rest area and it's time for lunch. So we're firing up the butane stove, which we haven't used yet. So we got some Hunter's chicken for me, some halloumi, some falafel. I'm going to stick it all in a wrap at the side of the road. Laura couldn't wait for me to show you hers, but this is mine.
Delish.
We have been stopping for way too long today, so we need to go. Tunnel coming up, that means...
Hold your breath.
Hold your breath.
Oh, New South Wales,
New South Wales, New South Wales,
Queensland!
Hey, we made it.
We made it to the Sunshine State.
We're on the last leg of the journey, less than an hour to go, but it's pitch black now. I have arrived and the place is open, so that's a good sign. We have finally made it.
We have drove over 1,000 kilometres today.
1,000 kilometres.
And we made it to the campground at 9:30. We wanted to get here 2 hours ago.
We set off at 7 AM this morning, so we've done about 11 hours driving, but still that's 14 hours on the road.
Long old shift that.
We're staying at Maryborough Equestrian and Race Centre.
Yeah, they have this massive campground.
Not bad, $23 for power and water. We had every intention of cooking a really nice meal tonight, but honestly we can just not be bothered. So cereal and then bed, I reckon. And we pick this up in the morning where we're doing another 11 hours. See you soon. Good morning. It's day 3 of being on the road. Another long day ahead of us. Laura's just gone for a shower, so I'm in charge of making the coffees. It's 6 AM, so let's go. Okay, so Laura's back from her shower, so we're doing a quick tag team on the coffee. I'm going to go for a shower and I'll show you what the kind of condition of them is like. He's alright. This'll do. Right next to where we parked the van. Okay, we're finally on the move. We've just filled up again. This is getting costly. We're going to do a full add up at the end of how much it costs to get up to Cairns.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, right now we don't want to know.
No.
Laura, how long are we driving today?
Pretty much the exact same as yesterday. 10 hours, 45 minutes.
Is that it? 10 hours 40? Oh. So just stopped off at another rest area and we've been seeing signs for this thing called Driver Revive.
Driver Reviver.
And it's apparently free coffee to help you with your journey. So we're gonna go check it out.
Got our coffees.
Came to the conclusion that where we went wrong yesterday and why we arrived so late is we took way too long with lunch, setting up the hob, getting everything out, cooking it and everything. So we're reverting back to unhealthiness and we're stopping off for lunch at Mackey's. Change of plans, we're going for a
Roosters.
Red Rooster.
How do we get it?
Never had a Red Rooster before, don't know what it is. Interesting. Gone for the triple spicy. Spicy. Thoughts on Red Rooster?
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good actually, yeah, pretty good. Trying to get some editing done on the road. It's a little bit shaky.
Let's go.
Okay, so we stopped off now finally, 11 hours driving. We're at Guthalangra, at a rest area opposite a petrol station. I think we were lucky to get a spot by the looks of things. I'm being quiet because literally there's no noise at all.
I think people are sleeping.
Whilst we got Laura on the go making dinner, we've also had some fellow campers behind us, stranded. They've been locked out of their camper van. Don't know what I would do in that situation, but I've given them a few gadgets and said that they can call anyone off my phone because they locked their stuff in their camper. But has anyone else had that before? How did you get in? I've got no idea what I would do. But tonight we are having our famous cheesy leaky pasta, aren't we, Laura?
Sure, yeah. It doesn't look nice at the minute, but it will. Spilling it. It doesn't look the nicest, but it tastes good. Cheesy, leaky pasta.
Can you stop spilling it in my van, please? The guys in the camper van managed to get in. I thought I was being useless with what I offered. All I gave them was a knife and a plastic scraper.
You don't take credit for that. I gave them that.
And they got in.
So it was me.
And we was rewarded with one beer. Before we go to sleep, just wanted to quickly mention to you guys how we've been deciding where we're staying and thought process that went into it, I guess.
So I downloaded this app called WikiCamps, and it basically shows all the campsites in Australia, as well as the water points, the dump points, power. It shows like all the amenities,
toilets.
Yeah, shows you like where you should stop off, and you can pick free ones or like caravan parks, and it has all reviews and like the fees and everything. So it's pretty good. Found all our campsites on there. 2 have been free ones. 1 we paid for yesterday, which was $23.
We just specifically decided not to, stop off and see sights on the way, because we know that after we get our farm work done, we're going to drive back down the east coast and do a more scenic drive and see all the nice spots on the way. So all we did was just look at the map and kind of guesstimate how many hours we want to drive in that day, and just looked on the map for campsites nearby. So just 6 hours left before we get to Cairns, half the amount that we've been driving the last 2 days, so easy. Good night, guys, and we'll pick this up. Peace.
Until I'm sleepy.
We'll pick this up for the final leg of the journey. Good night.
Peace.
Good morning. What a sleep. I feel rejuvenated.
Refreshed. I'd say that's probably the best sleep we've had.
Yeah, definitely, considering we were at the side of like a main road. Well, you know the drill by now. Coffee and go.
Pretty nice seeing as we're right by our motorway.
We're on the last day, day 4, 6 hours to go, driven 24 hours already. Big old rock come out of nowhere, flung up from the side of the road. So couldn't drive past Mixed Pies, award-winning, and not stop over and grab one. So I've grabbed a nice beef pie.
And he's about to try his award-winning pie. Award-winning?
Award-winning. Award-winning. It's quite hot. It looks very good though. Good old bit of pastry, that.
So we still haven't come up with a van name. We've both been brainstorming a few ideas. I really like Lily Pad, but Lee's not having any of it.
I'm not doing Lily Pad. Lily Pad is not the boy's name. And we decided the van is a nice big boy. Lily Pad can go in the bin. I do like the going with the L theme, Lee, Loz and something.
Lee did come up with Larry, which maybe sold on, but I'm not too sure.
I feel like maybe I prefer the name Lenny.
Yeah, I like the name Lenny.
Lenny. Lee, Loz and Lenny.
Lee, Loz and Len. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can do Lenny.
I think so. Are you a little Len?
Little Len.
I think he might be a little Len.
So we saw a rest area on the side of the road right next to the sea, so why not have lunch with a view? This is what we're working with. All these banana trees. To do the first dumping of the toilet. Also, that water is probably to fill up your toilet.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, okay, it's fine.
Oh, it's just like a big toilet.
Easy. Biodegradable, I mean, eco-friendly. And then you just... Goodbye. So, it turns out, when you're filling up the water for your camper van, it's not supposed to be flying everywhere.
You're not supposed to get wet doing it.
Yeah, when we did it yesterday, we was not doing it right.
Because we were trying to wash up earlier and we had no water left and we were like...
But we filled up yesterday.
It's got 80 litres, how will we use that in a day? And we just didn't fill it up.
No. But the thing is, the hose has all these attachments and none of them was coming on.
But now we've figured it out.
Figured it out now, and look, she's going. We are officially on the last leg of the journey. 1 hour to go. Done 29, and there's only one left. You know what I reckon, Loz?
Beer.
Beer, you already read my mind.
Beer.
We have made it.
Yay!
We have made it. 30 hours driven. How many kilometres? 2,500
Over
kilometres.
2,000.
Jesus. We've done it. We done it.
And it wasn't as bad as we thought.
Definitely not. So doable. So we're just staying just outside of Cairns. Our kind friends from Sydney who we met are letting us park our camper van on their driveway. And I think I need a drink.
Or two. That's our Sydney to Cairns trip completed. Whoop whoop.
We drove a total of 2,644 kilometres to get here, and we spent a total of $695 on diesel.
As we only paid for a campsite one of the nights, we only spent $23 on campsites overall. And food and drink, who knows what we spent? Probably too much.
So that brings our total to $718 to get from Sydney to Cairns. And that will be all from us. I hope you enjoyed watching our trip, and we'll see you in the next one.
See ya. Let's go. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the big butt bite.
Big book Big book Tell you what, it's getting hotter in Queensland.
Can't say that.
I'm joking, it's like 3 degrees warmer than it was back in Sydney at the moment.
That, and we'll get Hungry Jacks because I'm hungry like Jack. Well.